Hello everyone, welcome back to the AL Pokemon channel for another exciting video and the return to the set battle series and a very special episode because it is episode 10 of set battles. This was an idea that I had that I wanted to do on the channel. I feel like it's gone really well so far. We've had some crazy videos and crazy moments and hits come out of the series. I think it's gone really well, so I wanted to do something a little bit special for episode 10. Not too crazy, nothing too insane, but something at least a little bit interesting. So we'll dive into that in a moment. Before we do consider liking and subscribing if you enjoy the video, and you can also follow me on Twitter at ALPokemon25. That's at ALPKMN25. I'll flash it up on the screen like I always do, so you can follow me there for updates and different postings and that sort of thing. But enough of that, let's get into today's video. Like I said, it's episode 10. If you know your sets well, you might already be able to tell from the background what we're going to be doing here today. But I thought, as this is our 10th installment of the set battle video, series, I thought, why don't we do a bit of a different eras kind of thing? So introducing first, in the left-hand corner, currently standing with 1 win and 0 losses, is Scarlet and Violet Base Set, where my Pokemon journey basically started. Scarlet and Violet is my first era. I'm going to be very surprised if I'm going to go back and collect any of the older stuff. It could happen, but I think it's pretty unlikely. So we have 3 packs of Scarlet and Violet. Like I said, they've only made 1 appearance before, and they did win that time. And as you can see in the background, we have some of the nice cards that I have from this set. All SIRs in this case. The Iron Treads EX, the Great Tusk EX, and the Miraidon EX, all of which are really nice artworks. So Scarlet and Violet will be hoping they can go 2-0 and continue their unbeaten streak. Whereas in the corner to my right, the latest set to be released at the time of recording, it is Mega Evolution Phantasmal Flames. 3 packs of the newer set. Like I say, at the time of recording, by the time this comes out, I believe the new set will probably be out. But like I say, at the time of recording, this was the hottest and newest set you could get. As you can see in the background, a couple of hits we've got from this set: the Mega Lopunny, the Yamper, and the Piplup from this set. We'll be hoping to get some nice hits in here today. Maybe one of the Charizards would be nice to see. But yeah, we've got an exciting clash today, old versus new, so to speak. And I think we will start off with one of the packs of Scarlet and Violet Base Set. This is one of the sets that I am trying to finish, so hopefully we'll get something useful out of here, whether it be a nice illustration rare or any of the secret rares, really. If you don't know how the series works, I should just explain. We'll be opening 3 packs from each set, and at the end we'll see which set gives us the better hits. So if you're not familiar with how this works, you have EXs and also Ace spec cards, which are sort of the lowest level, and then we have the illustration rares, the ultra rares, the special illustration rares, and then the hyper rares. There's a couple of differences. So with the Mega Evolution generation, they've got rid of Ace specs cards, and there's now like the Mega Super Fancy Pants hyper rares. So they're a little bit different, but generally speaking, they're still similar hits. So like I say, at the end, we'll look at our results and see who the winner is. But anyway, let's crack into this pack. For the energy, I'm going to guess a metal energy. And no, it is ground/fighting. So here we go. Pack number 1 for Scarlet and Violet Base Set on our 10th set battle video. First off, we have a Tarantula hanging from the tree, a Pokemon Catcher. Flip a coin. If heads, switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. A pretty useful card in the actual TCG, now that I'm learning a little bit about it. We have Meditite. Looks like he's doing some yoga out in the sun. An Energy Search. A Stonejourner, the big Stonehenge motherfucker. A Penny, just a woman. A Medicham with them thick thighs. Goddamn, wrap them around my head and crack my skull. A Professor's Research reverse. We might need that. A Primeape reverse. And on the end, just a Dondozo. So no hit for Scarlet and Violet in their first pack. So let's move on to the new boys in town. Phantasmal Flames with the Mega Lopunny up front. So like I say, the main ones we're going to want here are the Charizards. They are the most valuable. Getting the Meowth illustration rare would be awesome as well. That's a really cool card that I'd love to have. So obviously here we see the slightly different code card. For the energy, I'm going to go for Lightning Energy this time. And no, it is a Grass Energy. So let's crack into this pack of Phantasmal Flames. First off, we have a Bunnery, A Darumaka dancing on top of a sort of look like a neon street sign. Milcery, the little drop of cum. Oddish, I do like this card, he's a cute little fella, is Oddish. A Dizzying Valley. Confused Pokemon, both yours and your opponents don't recover from that special condition when they evolve or devolve. Okay, it's interesting. Alcremie, the Pokemon that evolves from Milcery. A Mamoswine. A Paldean Tauros reverse. A Bronzor reverse. And on the end, a Battle Cage ultra rare. That is a very nice card. That is ultra rare, isn't it? Yes, it's an ultra rare. Wow, that's a really nice card. I hadn't seen this before. I love the colours. Wow, that's gorgeous. So, Phantasmal Flames, bringing the heat, so to speak, with our first hit for today. Let's have another look at that. Like I say, I don't know what it is. Just something about, I think it's the silver, and then all the different, there's the shades of pink and the blues, and that's a really nice card. I really like that. So that's awesome. One hit already for Phantasmal Flames. They've struck out into the lead, but I'm sure Base Set aren't going to take that lying down. Let's crack into their second pack of today's video. See if they can fire back with something tasty. So let's take off the code card for the energy. I'm going to say fire energy. Oh, and we're right, it is a fire energy. Okay, that could be a good sign. Can look be on our side. We've just got a hit and we've guessed the energy correctly. First up, we have the Bisharp, a Riolu. He's a cool little Pokemon. Charlie's favourite. Shout out Charlie. A Go-Go. That's a nice card. Looking out over the sea. Not sure if I have that, but it's a nice card. A Scatterbug. Lucario. So we got Riolu and Lucario in the same pack. That's cool. A Rock Chest Plate. A Satitan. A Curlier reverse. A Seviper reverse. And on the end, just an Annihilate. So, Phantasmal Flames staying out in the front for now as we move on to their second pack with Mega Heracross on the front. I haven't actually pulled a Mega Heracross yet, so that'd be cool, even if it's got a normal one. I always say we are always pretty lucky in this series. I mean, we're only 3 packs in and we've already pulled an Ultra Rare, so that's a pretty good going. Hopefully there'll be some more hits in these packs for us, though. So let's take off the code card for the energy. Psychic energy. Oh no, it's metal energy, so unlucky with that one. Here we go. The second pack for Phantasmal Flames. A chance to pull out even further into the lead. We have Boltund, little electric dog that evolves from Yamper. You can see there in the background, chilling on the bed. A Sandile. Charmander. A cute little Fireboy. Bronzor. We saw the reverse version of that before. A Low Kicks. I'm pretty sure I need this from having recently had a look at this binder. A Dizzying Valley, like we saw before. A Meloetta. That's a nice card. The sort of musical singing Pokemon in the water with some flowers and leaves floating along. Very cute. A Lombre reverse. Ooh, a Jumbo Ice Cream reverse. For a second, I thought that was something bigger because of how these hollows look. And on the end, just a Zacian. Yeah, for a second, I was like, oh, it's something special because I didn't see the rest of the card. But yeah, that's cool. I like that. Jumbo Ice Cream. Heal 80 damage to your active Pokemon that has 3 or more energy attached. Interesting. So, still only one hit in it. It's Scarlet and Violet's last chance. We need something big out of this pack if they want to keep their unbeaten run intact. If they want to go to 2-0 and cement themselves as a heavy hitter in the set battle series. Take off the code card for the energy. I'm going to say grass is the first thing that came in my head. Nope, lightning energy. So here we go. Last chance base set. We have a Pokeball, a Rotom, a Palpad. Shuffle up just 2 support cards from your discard pile into your deck. A Flabébé, tugging on a plant, bit weird. A Nest Ball, Pachirisu with electricity pouches, which means it can't be paralysed. A Picnic Basket, Yogi Bear would approve. A Skeledirge reverse. A Zangoose reverse, and it's the last transfer base set. Just a Hawlucha. So, this is basically now a victory lap pretty much for Phantasmal Flames. They've already got a hit, and we've still got a pack left, the pack with the Charizard on. Would, of course, love to pull another Charizard. That'd be pretty awesome. So let's crack into this last pack. Can we get another hit? out with Phantasmal Flames to really cement their victory, the dominant victory that we've seen so far. So let's take off the code card for the energy. Psychic. I'm going to say Psychic. Oh, and it is a Psychic. Okay. Guess 2 of the energies right today. Our luck has been a little bit on point so far. I'm not complaining about that in the slightest. So first of all, we have a Vibrava. A Seal. Oh, that's cute. I know I haven't got this guy, so I'm glad to have him. He'll be going into my binder. Oddish. Saw them before, showing off his feet. Smeargle. Jumbo Ice Cream Regular Edition. A Wigglytuff, having a little sing-song. A Bronzong. A Low Kicks Reverse. A Sacred Charm Reverse. And on the end, just a Genesect. So we'll quickly wrap things up, as we always do, and then we'll be back to quickly go over the results. So episode 10 of Set Battles has come to an end. Not the craziest one that we filmed, I won't deny, but we have filmed some pretty crazy ones. And our run of continuing to get hits in all of these does continue. But unfortunately, the loser today, going 1-1, 1 win, 1 loss, is Scarlet Violet Base Set. I haven't had much luck with Base Set lately, you know. I bought some packs the other week and opened them as well. I didn't get any hits out of that either, so hopefully our luck's going to change with Scarlet and Violet Base Set. But like I say, a duck egg for them today, unfortunately. Nothing at all to write home about. But the big winner on their debut is Phantasmal Flames. Congratulations to them on their debut appearance. We definitely got some cards that we need for the collection as well. It was just the 1 hit, but like I said, it is a really nice card, you know. This ultra rare is very nice. I really like it. Just the colours and everything, how silver it is. Yeah, I think this is a gorgeous looking card. So for a full art trainer, a stadium as well, I definitely can't complain about that. Very happy with that. Thanks very much for watching. I will just quickly flash up the overall standings for the series so far, so you can have a look at that. So thank you for watching once again. If you enjoyed, do consider liking and subscribing. You can follow me on Twitter, as I mentioned earlier. I'll flash my handle up on the screen, and we'll be back soon with another video. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you get to open some cards soon and you have some good luck. Take care of yourselves, and peace.